What is up? Sean Cannell here, and I'm so fired up for this free web class that is all about 3 surefire video ideas guaranteed to get views. I know that's a big statement, but I'm so excited because over the next hour, I'm going to be breaking down in detail some really powerful strategies that are going to help you start or grow your YouTube channel in 2022 and beyond. I'm fired up because it's February, and I'm curious, where are you watching from though? Shout me out. I'm on here with you live. Now, if you're watching the replay, we're only leaving this up for a limited time. It's very limited exclusive class because this is some premium content. And so make sure to watch until the end if you happen to be here on the replay. But if you're here live, man, I see you, Brina in San Diego. We got Mike in Indianapolis. We've got Daisy in Hawaii. Daisy's actually a part of the Think Media team. Thanks for helping us out and modding. Daisy. We got Alex in Reno, Nevada. I'm coming to you from Las Vegas, Nevada right now. And it's 4:02 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at the time of going live here. We've got Orlando, Florida in the house. In just a second, I'm going to be joined from Chris on the team who's in Orlando as well. Now, we got New Zealand. Travis, so good to see you. Craig in Calgary, Alberta. New Jersey in the house. We got Southwest Colorado. Germany. Hey, welcome. Really appreciate that you're here. Well, listen, we have very powerful content coming up. Here's the topic today. It's 3 surefire YouTube video ideas for standing out in a crowded niche and earning passive income. And we're going to be getting to that in just a second, but we also have some really cool announcements. And so I want to welcome Chris from the Think Media team, and he's got some cool stuff to share with us. Chris, what's going on?
Not much. Excited to see Orlando in the house, not just myself. It's 7:02 for us here on the East Coast. So excited to see some people here from Florida. And yeah, I've got some big announcements for this web class for you guys. So first of all, I want to let you know we are going to be doing a massive giveaway at the end of this web class. We're going to be giving away an entire live streaming kit, including a webcam and a USB mic and lights, everything you need to start live streaming right now. So this is the kit we're going to be giving away tonight. And so all you need to do is be here, be active in the chat. We'll let you know at the end of this teaching here what you got to do to win. And so just be here, be engaged, be active and everything. And you're going to enter your chance to win that. Next up, I wanted to make sure to let you know if you're joining us on the chat on the web class page. If you're looking at the box right now, and you hover over it, there's a little YouTube logo. You can click on that and that'll take you through to YouTube so that you can see the chat as it's happening. And you can chat with us and interact with us, Daisy, myself here in the chat during the web class itself. And then finally, I want to make sure I let you know, get your download. So there is an action guide for you to download. You can see it if you're on the web class page, the watch page right now, it's in the blue letters right there below the class, or it is in your email. So make sure you grab that, make sure you download that, follow along the web class with that action guide, because we want to see you take massive action, right? This web class is all about helping you take massive action. And, we're going to be here. We're going to be connecting with you throughout. But Sean, I'm ready. I got my notebook. I got my pen. I got my water. I'm ready to go, man.
Now we're fired up, man. I appreciate it, Chris. And I'm excited for the lucky winner of that giveaway today. But hey, let's buckle our seatbelts and dive in. We're talking about 3 surefire YouTube video ideas for standing out in a crowded niche, earning passive income, and growing from 0 to 100,000 subscribers quick. But as we start off, I want to kind of hit the question of why YouTube. What may be going through your mind is, man, Sean, I feel like I'm late to the game. Is it too late to start YouTube? What is the future of YouTube? Sure, had I started a couple of years ago, or if I already had some momentum, then I can maybe make it in on YouTube. But is it too late to jump in? What's the current state of YouTube? If you're watching this, I'm assuming you want to grow your channel or start a channel, but it's smart to think about questions like, is this worth doing? Is this a good time to be doing this and investing my time, my energy, my money into something like YouTube? And the answer is yes, because what we've been seeing is that YouTube has been growing. There's now 2.3 billion monthly active users. And that's a massive number, but here's why that's encouraging. Is it possible for you to have 10,000 subscribers that fit in that 2.3 billion? Yes. Is your 100,000 subscribers and your silver play button contained within that 2.3 billion? Absolutely. Is it possible to build a part-time or a full-time business in that number? Yes. Is competition rising on YouTube? Of course, but so is consumption. And there's more viewers than ever before, and they're watching more content than ever before. In fact, the demand for content is going up. The pandemic actually accelerated consumption and growth of active users on YouTube, but it gets better. There's also an article that came out from Surefire that talks about the creator economy. And it says this, that of the 50 million people around the world who consider themselves creators, despite this economy, the creator economy only being born a decade ago, it's become the fastest growing type of small business. You know, friend, if we went back 10 years or 15 or 20 years ago and you thought, man, I kind of want to work for myself, I want to start a small business, you could open up a Subway franchise restaurant. You ever had a Subway sub before? You know what I mean? You could say, okay, I want to open up a coffee shop locally in my city, or I want to start building people websites, or I want to, right? What's so crazy is that of all the different businesses you could start, the creator economy and those earning full-time livings is the fastest growing type of small business. You know, I've been in the game for a little while now, and I've been through really weird conversations with my friends and family. You're around the table and you're with, like, you know, Uncle Bob, and he's like, what do you even do? Like, why are you making videos? Like, why don't you get a real job? Now you can look back at Uncle Bob and be like, Bob, this is the fastest growing type of small business. This is a real job. Bob, you know, if you want, Uncle Bob's a made up character, but I've definitely had those kind of conversations with my family. And this is because this is what this is proving. This is a solid industry. It's growing. It's practical. There's data behind it. In fact, this article here tells us that YouTube generated $28.8 billion in ad revenue just in 2021. These numbers came out. Now, if you're new to YouTube and how monetization on the platform works, they pay creators around 55% of ad revenue. So that means roughly half of that amount of money in 2021 went into creators' pockets. How crazy is that? So $14 billion is being paid to people either by checks in the mail or by direct deposit once your channel gets monetized. And here's what's crazy. In this very training, this is only one way to earn money on YouTube. There's that much money flowing into the system, but we're going to learn 13 ways in this presentation to earn money from YouTube. And this is only one of them. So this is why when you look at projections in the industry, this article came out from Forbes that said that the estimated value of this, of a creator economy right now, you can see right around the mouse here, is 20 billion. Watch, with estimates that it could grow to a 104.2 billion market by the end of 2022. Now, I'm not very good at math. You can see me kind of stumbling over these numbers. But if the creator economy valuation is 20 billion now for like money flowing into the system, businesses starting, content creators, people making software in the creator economy, all this kind of stuff. If you're telling me between now, Forbes is telling me this, between now and the end of this year, it's going to be 104 billion. That's 5x growth this year. So you might say, well, of course you're hyped up about this, Sean. You wrote the book, YouTube Secrets, and you just want people to buy your book. Well, maybe, but this doesn't matter if this is my opinion or not. This is the data in the industry. And I want to share that with you because I want you to be thinking, okay, I want you to make smart, calculated, wise, strategic decisions. To be thinking like, is there still opportunity and growth happening on YouTube? Yes. Is it still possible to start a brand new channel? Yes. And we'll show you examples in this very presentation of people that started in the last 6 months and have gotten results. Is there a lot of money flowing into this industry? Yes. And where's this industry going over the next 5 to 10 years? The data is in. The next decade is going to be the best decade in the creator economy. The next decade is going to be the best decade on YouTube. Growth is happening. And so you want to ride that wave. You know, it's like the train is leaving the station. It's time to choo-choo, jump on. Never said that before, but welcome to a live web class. Okay. So here's a question for you though. Why do you want to start and grow a successful YouTube channel? I'm just kind of curious. We're here on this class. Obviously there's a lot of money flowing into the industry, but maybe you have a hobby you want to do. Maybe you want to grow a nonprofit. Are you a business owner? Are you a content creator looking for side income? Are you working at a full-time job? You want to quit and do this full-time? I'm just kind of curious. Why do you want to jump into the creator economy, or rather start or grow your successful YouTube channel? Choo choo. Here we go. The choo choo thing, man. I tell you what, weird stuff comes out on the web classes. But Will wants to do this full time. I love it. Edutainment. I love that, combining education and entertainment. Thanks so much for being here. I want to get true history out. Great mission. History is a great niche on YouTube. And honest history is super important. Let's see here. We want to be our own boss. Love the vision. This is one of the best ways to do it. Fastest growing small business type. Lots of money flowing in. Autonomy, ability to work from home. YouTube is a great way to be your own boss. Let's see. Youth pastor with 22 years of experience, and I want to encourage and train others in youth ministry. Beautiful. YouTube is, I believe, one of the most amazing mission fields and opportunities. It's a communication channel to reach and impact, raise up other leaders, impact people. Incredible. I need my time back. I love that. Great vision there. C. Trotter says, I want to help people learn from my experience. I love it. Well, keep sharing, because everything you're saying, I'm being my own boss. You're in the right place. And I want to make sure that I value your time as we spend this together on this class. And here's the thing too. On top of all that good news, YouTube's also a discovery machine. And here's what I mean. When you look at like Instagram or Snapchat or LinkedIn or Twitter or Facebook or TikTok, these are all content feeds. And write this down. I hope you're taking notes. They're content feeds, right? You have a feed and maybe you feed off it often. Like I get stuck in the TikTok. I mean, next thing you know, it's 2 hours have gone by. And I've become a worse human being after those 2 hours. You know what I mean? My brain hurts, my eyes hurt. And I'm like, what did I just watch? Is my soul healthier or not? After just, I watch my son now. I got a 16-month-old. Homie is just, he does YouTube shorts. He doesn't even, his attention span is so short. He doesn't even finish the short. I don't know where you're at. Here's the point. That's a feed, right? You don't really go into TikTok or go into Instagram and seek much out. You just let it kind of come to you. You let the algorithm bring things to you, which is great. And is there chances to grow on these platforms? Sure. I mean, I just had a mini viral TikTok. I got 500,000 views in 2 days. I like these platforms, but there's a massive weakness on them. And it's that they're content libraries, and that if you don't keep feeding the social media monster, let me know if you've been there. Oh, frick, I haven't posted on my Instagram in a while. Oh, I got to post a TikTok a day. I got to tweet every day. If you try to do all these, I got to do my social media routine today. Here I go. A faithful. So I salute the social media platforms. I'm going to post on my Instagram. Now I got to go over to my Facebook and post 4 posts. Now I got to go over to my TikTok. Now I got to, and if you don't keep up the social media treadmill and you stop posting, what happens to your account? Stops growing. It stops doing anything. Like eventually it just dies off. Well, why is YouTube different then? Well, you taking notes. These are content feeds. YouTube is a content library. So why do I love YouTube the most? Because I grew up with the Dewey Decibel System, and I would go at Kent Prairie Elementary in Arlington, Washington, to the library to go to the science fiction young adult section and check out Choose Your Own Adventure. Can I get somebody who's read a Choose Your Own Adventure to type yes in the chat? And I would go check out a Choose Your Own Adventure, as many as I could, to bring them home. And when I wanted to read something specific, watch something on YouTube specific, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And let me prove it to you, because this is why YouTube offers you such a unique opportunity, because it's the second largest search engine in the world. And here's a story. So June 18, I post a video. I don't know anybody who's getting views on their TikToks from June 11th, 2018. Fair enough. Or your Facebook post from June 11th, 2018. Yeah, that's buried, right? That's not doing anything for you. But I post one video on June 11th, 2018. Now, since upload, as you can see in the upper right-hand corner, that video has been out since June 11, 2018 until today, yesterday when I pulled this data. Great. Every 2 days as we speak, this video gets 3,498 views. And let me break that down per hour. As we hang out over the next hour, 72 people are going to watch this video. I made this video June 11th, 2018. Can I get a little mind blown emoji in the chat? I made this video like 4 years ago. And yet 72 humans are going to watch it while I'm here live and this video is working for me. I don't know if you're a Star Wars fan, but this is like my clone army. I have cloned myself. I am on YouTube right now talking to people, and I'm also talking to you. Can you be in two places at once? Maybe you can. And how many videos like this could you have? And so the rabbit hole goes deeper, though. You can see that YouTube search, because people are looking for something in the content library. They're finding this video. This video single-handedly has grown my channel, Think Media, 47,000 subscribers. Kind of crazy, right? But what's crazy is it's not done. It's not like, oh, great, you had like one little viral TikTok. It's like, no. And it's generated $24,335.18 and is still making me money and is still growing the channel. So just imagine having one video doing this for your channel. And you might say, well, easy for you to say, Sean, like, you've mastered this. I'm just starting. Okay, fair enough. But by learning the strategies you're going to learn in this web class, what if you just got 10% of these results? And you got a couple videos out there that grew you 4,700 subscribers over the next couple of years, months. And how about 1% of the results? 470 subscribers from one video. Friend, that's what we're about to learn, because we're talking about 3 surefire video ideas. But what I want you to hear is that YouTube is the greatest place to be planting your flag and building your brand online, because it's different than every other platform. It's the only platform where your content lives forever if you do it right and your content keeps working for you when you're not working. So here's what we're going to cover today. We're going to talk about 3 YouTube video ideas guaranteed to get you views. We're going to talk about how to create a simple YouTube success plan to create predictable growth. We're going to cover 13 ways to make money on YouTube. And then I also have details about a limited sale that we're doing on our YouTube course and group coaching program. And I want to be super upfront with you, like, Sean, what's going to happen in this class? Do you have something for sale at the end? Yeah, I do, because I want to serve you at the highest level. If it's not right for you, no big deal. If you want to go to the next step after I give you massive value for free over the next like 40 minutes strategically, it's chill, man. We're just here to serve you, help you. And I'll tell you about that a little bit later, and I'll give you a heads up when it's happening. So this is the agenda. Plus, I will be here for live Q&A, and we have the giveaway. So a lot of cool things happening. If you haven't already got ready to take notes, definitely do that. And turn off distractions, because this information has the power to change your life if you take action on it, right? Make sure you got your action guide, as Chris mentioned. And if we're just meeting, super quick, my mission is to help people build their influence with YouTube. I've been blessed to be able to speak on some of the biggest stages in our industry, to be featured in CNBC and Vice. It's funny. I don't know why it's so funny. Forbes, Entrepreneur, Success, Vice, just different publications on the journey, I suppose. It's a different one. Social media marketing world, VidCon. In fact, CNBC actually did a 10-minute mini documentary about my story. I'm a small town kid, college dropout, started making videos in my bedroom, and built up, kind of a mini YouTube empire. And you could Google that later if you're interested. I've had the opportunity to work with a lot of different brands, whether a Canon or a vidIQ or an Amazon. I've been able to connect with and interview and work with some of the biggest people in our industry, whether a Gary Vaynerchuk or Grant Cardone or Jasmine Star, Chalene Johnson, Brennan Burchard, Lewis Howes, just honestly also heroes of mine. And so it's been crazy to see the doors that YouTube has opened. Wrote a book with my friend Benji called YouTube Secrets. This has become the #1 best-selling YouTube strategy book in the world. I think we're at like 80,000 copies sold. Massive people are getting, their lives impacted by the book. But I'm most proud about our students, because it's one thing to, of course, have seen what YouTube can do in my own life, but I want to pass it along. And our students, many of which have, joined our program, Video Reiki Academy, and they never posted a video before. Like on screen, you see Mary and Dr. Eye Health. They got silver play buttons now. And here's the good news. You can have massive success. I'm going to tell you some stories. You don't need 100,000 subscribers. One of our students just had like an $11,000 month with 900 subscribers. So it's not always about the vanity metrics, but it is a huge achievement to, of course, get 100,000 subscribers, get that play button. And I've done a lot of things right over the years, but here's the key, right? I've also done a lot of things wrong. And I share that just because I am the king mistake maker. I think actually one of the secrets to ultimately getting to success is failing more than anyone else. My friend Ben puts it this way. He says the pathway to success is suck, 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 cess, right? What if I'm bad on camera when I start? You will be. What if, I don't do everything right when I first start? Yes, that's how it goes. You might suck at the start. You have to be not afraid to practice in public, fail your way. Failures are the stepping stones to success. And let me even prove it to you, because again, I'm pretty comfortable on camera today. I know what I'm doing on camera today, but this is not where I started. I'll never forget when I uploaded my first video on YouTube. In fact, here, just check this out.
All right, so this is, I guess, the first Sean Thinks vlog, and I'm going to try to vlog every single day, mainly so I can remember what I'm even doing and what's going on, because I just feel like I have a lot that I'm thinking about, and I figured, hey, why not share it? And if you find something interesting, that's awesome. Now, this is definitely as real as it gets, so I'm not going to try to be energetic or entertaining. Though maybe sometimes I will. But anyways,
there you have it. That's it right there. You learned a lot of tips actually in that video, and one of which is if you're going to post your first video on your channel, you might want to put your background up. I don't know what I was thinking, because I clearly had a white sheet which was going to hide all the clutter behind me. This is my first video. This is the law of first mention, man. This is literally like the Genesis video, and I didn't put my background up. Not only that, a couple of things to write down. I didn't go in with a plan. That's the point of today, because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. This video did not succeed, right? This was not a good video because I'm like, I don't have a plan. And I would recommend, it's worth trying to be energetic and trying to be entertaining. Like, you don't have to be somebody you're not, but like, that's a good aspiration. My plan to not be either of those things was pretty terrible. And I share that though, because I love this video, because I just started. You got to punch fear in the face, punch perfectionism in the face, and just start. And then you got to be committed though to leveling up and learning as you go, right? Because you could have just stay there. I had to grow, learn new skills, and I've invested in myself and all that kind of stuff. So now, after doing this for 10 years, I've learned how to create high profit YouTube videos. And I've learned the best types of videos that make money on YouTube, how to create passive income and financial freedom. And honestly, I discovered this the hard way through making so many mistakes, failing so much. So you ultimately get to cheat and learn the easy way out of my pain, out of my mistakes, so you could go further faster. Cool. If you're pumped, say yes. And let's dive into these 3 ideas and into our core training. I'm also excited because throughout this, I want you to be looking for these dollar signs. There's a movie called Jerry Maguire. I don't know if you've seen it, right? And Jerry says, show me the money, right? And so throughout this, we're actually going to be learning different ways to earn money. And then we'll also cover the 13 ways to earn money. So be looking for these, because these are like little Easter eggs throughout it. And here's the first Surefire video idea though. And you can write this down. 3 Surefire video ideas guaranteed to get views. The first one is ASQ, answer specific questions. Here's what I've learned. You might be out here saying, okay, I want to start YouTube. I don't know what videos to make though. Do I start with an intro video? Oh, you could. Should I start with a channel trailer? I mean, you could. Should I tell my life story? I suppose you could. I mean, my first video was just, I'm not going to be energetic or entertaining. So you could just start by posting videos. But what's interesting is a lot of people will post 20 videos, 30 videos, 100 videos. They might get 250 videos into it. Sean, I'm frustrated. I'm not getting results. And I share this strategy with them. But they go, it's too simple. And I go, well, it might be too simple. Like, but let's look at, does it really get results? Like, how's been the way you've been trying to do it working? Like, strategy number 1 is ASQ, answer specific questions. Okay, well, what do you mean? And that sounds like, well, that's not going to get me like a lot of views though. Now, could I grow my channel with that? Well, let's look at some examples, because here's a video called How to Drill into Your Wall. Well, Sean, these videos probably don't get very many views. Well, this one got 1.3 million. Well, I am a carpenter, kind of channel. I'm a DIY channel. That seems too easy. It seems too simple. I'm going to make more fancy stuff. Well, fine, but how's that working out? Because this person got 1.3 million views answering specific questions. Here's one. How to approach a girl works every time. And that's a good title, right? Because it's a specific question. Like, how do I approach a girl? Well, here's a good thumbnail. Here's a good title. And if it works every time, I got to check it out. Well, yeah, 5.1 million views. That's answering a specific question. Okay, here we go. Beginner workout routine made simple for the home or the gym. Well, these must not get very many views. Well, this one got 11 million. So, I think I'm noticing a trend here. Renting versus buying a home. That's a specific question. People want a specific answer. 2.6 million views. Now, you might be saying, well, Sean, but I'm more of like an entertainment channel. Well, we could talk about that, and I've got strategies for you. But all I'm asking you to consider is to open up your mind for this entire training to look at the opportunity waiting for you in terms of views and of making money by answering specific questions. Write it down, ASQ. Where to start reading the Bible and how to read the Bible. I've talked to some faith-based channels, and I read like their last 20 titles, and I'm like, it's about something. But why don't you just like answer a specific question? Like clear, specific. Where to start when reading the Bible, how to read Bible for beginners. 69,000 views. How would that, would you like to get 69,000 views on one of your videos? Now, here's one of the people I saw and learned this ASQ strategy from. I'd been doing it, but I saw it at like a crazy level. So you may have heard about this guy named Dave Ramsey. He's a personal finance guy. And in case you're worried, well, there's so many people in personal finance, it's already crowded. It's okay, because people also have different approaches to personal finance. If you know Dave, he's a cut up your credit card guy. He's a no debt guy. But you can follow somebody else like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. He's a borrow as much money as you can guy, and both are succeeding. So there's room for everybody on YouTube, different philosophies, different approaches. But here's what I learned about Dave. Best-selling author, huge business, 1,000 employees. And most people wouldn't think that Dave Ramsey is like a very successful YouTuber, because that probably wouldn't be the main title to apply to him. I think he's one of the most successful YouTubers. He gets 20 million views a month on his channel. He actually has multiple channels, but on his clips channel, his highlights channel, he gets 20 million views a month. You probably didn't realize that. Well, what's he doing? Is he doing all kind of viral, complex, Mr. Beast, Squid Game? Is he building sets? Is he renting helicopters? No, he's just answering specific questions. Like, he actually just kind of sits in his studio, actually cuts out clips from his live show, answering specific questions. Someone will call in, Dave, like, what are the steps to buying a home? He answers the specific question. Which debt should I pay off first? He answers the specific question. I don't mean to berate you with this strategy, and I don't mean to offend you if you think it's too simple or it seems too easy. But my friend, there's a lot of opportunity waiting for you on the other side of answering specific questions. So what's a specific question you could answer on your YouTube channel? Just one specific question. Here's a tip. It should be a question people are actually asking. One of the reasons people fail on YouTube is because they're answering questions that nobody's asking. So I'm not just saying, you're like, oh, Sean said ASQ, so I just started answering random questions. Well, does anyone care? Because if we don't really have time to get into it, but if you can discern the best questions that your ideal audience is asking, well, then you're really on the right track to making great videos that get a lot of views. So I made a video, 5 ways to make money on YouTube with a small channel. Got 2.1 million views. That's a lot of views for answering specific questions. Now, to be fair, you start a new channel, you start answering specific questions. Overnight, these are not the type of videos that get 2.1 million views. Notice that these get views over years. And remember, I showed you though, YouTube is the only place where your content lives forever. Well, Sean, I want to make viral videos. Well, you can do whatever you want. Like, it's your tube. But if you want a predictable at-home business, I highly recommend you follow the Think Media model, because what happens is you make a video like this, and like a fine wine, YouTube gets better with age. put out a couple videos. You start getting 40 views. It's 400, 4,000. They start growing up. They start to get more views. Your whole channel becomes like a content portfolio that increases over time. Here's another one. 1.7 million views on a tutorial I did of how to make a video from start to finish. This is the promise of my channel. I would encourage you to write down, what problem does your channel solve? And who's your channel for? So I'm not saying you should make this video. This is the video I make because I help you with YouTube. I help people build their influence with YouTube. So how do you make a video? It's a question that people following me would, if someone comes to me and goes, Sean, how do I fertilize my tomatoes better? I'm not your guy. I'm not your gardening guy. Sean, how do I buy an NFT? I don't know. I have not purchased one yet. Right? If Sean, how do I but what's your niche? And you want to answer specific questions. And here's what's fascinating. 70% of viewers use YouTube to solve a problem. So 7 out of 10 people are coming to YouTube looking for answers to specific questions. So if you want to tap into endless views and the opportunity to really grow your brand and a profitable online business, I recommend, this is just number one, by the way, answering specific questions. Here's Larry, and he said, is it possible to live off dividends? Now, he's a chartered financial analyst. My friends, Larry, in fact, all the examples in this are our Video Ranking Academy students, and he got 1,000 subs in 10 days, subscribers, over 54,000 in 6 months, following the video formats you're learning in this, almost 1 million views already. And so this kind of stuff works. This is Nicole. Now, Nicole she's a full-time entrepreneur, business builder now, but she was a kid's occupational therapist, still has those credentials, passionate mom, passionate about motherhood, raising kids. She made a video on tummy time for newborns, a specific season, answering a specific pain point, a specific question. And that one video got 4.9 million views. I want you to write this down. You're one video away from changing your life and online business. The cool thing about YouTube is that as you work the system, it might be video 10, it might be video 52. But when you keep working it, friend, 4.9 million views answering specific questions. And when I say the student is ready, the teacher appears. I used to not care about tummy time for newborns. Makes sense, because I did not have a newborn, but now I do. And therefore, watch, I now am in a different season with my wife, Sonia. There's my wife, there's my son, Sean Bradley. And therefore, I'm on YouTube. I'm trying to figure things out. I'm a jogger. I like to jog. So I hit up Dadverb, one of our students. I look at his channel. What's the best jogging carriage? This is what you call it. Stroller, right? Thinking about when the student is ready, 7 out of 10 people go to YouTube trying to figure out how to do tummy time with their kids, right? And so this is why when you answer specific questions, you position your content, your channel, yourself, your business in front of your ideal audience. And there's constantly people coming into, I was not that student 2 years ago. I am now, right? And it's been a crazy journey. I mean, this was this last Christmas time. Look at this guy. I mean, it's my web class. So I'm taking a second to this was also, I love photography. So this was a Canon R6, got the depth of field. Sean Bradley met Santa this last year as well. It went well, as you can see here with his facial expression. I don't know if you'll ever want to see Santa again because that initial trauma at his first Santa visit, but I digress. Here's the point. And here's our first money sign. I said, hey, Nicole, DM'd her on Instagram. How much has that tummy time video earned you? Now she told me, and it's doubled since then, but she told me, and I said, how much ad revenue did you make from 2.7 million views? And she said $7,525.77, one video. That's pretty good, right? And we have 12 other ways we're going to learn how to make money. By the way, since that time, because when I DM'd her that, she didn't do more work on that video. She didn't think about that video. She had other stuff to do. That video's earned $14,000 now, friends. It's pretty good. Doing what? Answering specific questions. Now, Think Media This is, by the way, results are not typical. I know you know that. I'm not trying to say that this is like anywhere near overnight results. If you watch a training from ours and, I don't know if you'll take action or not, you may get great results or none at all. But this is the last 365 days just in ad revenue on Think Media. It's a pretty gnarly number. And what we mainly do is answer specific questions. And so this is a very powerful strategy that can help you build a very solid online business that has predictable revenue. And again, like today, I started shooting videos in my bedroom myself. If you visit Think Media, you'll know we're multiple content creators now. So we're actually a team of content creators. But here's what is much more practical. What if you earn 20% of that in a year? 10%. Easier math for me. That'd be 40 grand. If you earned 1%, that'd be $4 grand in a year just from YouTube ad revenue. And what if you bolted on multiple other ad income streams? My friends, we saw the creator economy numbers. This is a real thing. This is how people are doing it. And this is why there's like actually kind of a secret society of non-famous YouTube creators, because you're going to meet even more of them. You didn't know Nicole probably, but Nicole's got $1 million business. So it's like, oh, if I'm not Mr. Beast, like there's a whole secret society of regular everyday people that are really serving people in a specific niche, answering specific questions and experiencing massive success. Carrie's a great example. So again, Carrie actually helps people like profitably create merch lines and sell t-shirts online and stuff. So look at some of his videos here. 11,000 views, 35,000 views. Do you need a business license to sell on Shopify? Answering specific questions. Is selling t-shirts online still profitable? Sounds like a specific question. Okay, you get the point. Let's go to number 2. Number 2, RSP. Review specific products. Sean, tell me the viral strategy. Well, some of these videos are going to go viral. Viral. I like to say VFM. This is worth writing down. VFM. What's it stand for? VFM. Viral for me. Type of VFM in the chat, in the comments. VFM. Because again, I think Nicole's video at $14,000 viral for her, but Carrie at 35. See, Carrie, who we just met, he's doing 10K plus a month. I think he's pretty happy with 35,000 on his most viewed video. We get the numbers are so crazy out there, right? That we compare ourselves to the biggest YouTuber. It's just really not the way the everyday creator and the creator economy works. But RSP, review specific products. Here's the thing. Well, Sean, I don't want to start a product review channel. You don't have to. Well, I don't know. How does this work? I don't want to review products. Well, you don't have to do anything. Like you get to do whatever you want, including, you don't have to finish this class, but just watch how powerful this is. Theragun versus Hypervolt massage gun is an example of reviewing a specific product. Have you ever seen these massage guns before? They're kind of getting popular. You can get them online, get them at Costco. They're nice if you do any kind of athletics. If you work at a desk, they're nice to like loosen up your shoulders after working all day or whatever. And notice that from reviewing specific products, okay, Life Beckons TV, she got 166,000 views on a specific product comparison video. This one got 266,000 views. Now watch. Do you think Life Beckons TV, a fitness and health channel that doesn't have to review products in every video, maybe they only do one a year, but do you think that somebody that would want to watch your fitness content, that would want to watch health related content, if they're searching for a specific health product, would then have the opportunity to also subscribe to your channel? Like that RSP, reviewing specific products, could actually attract your ideal audience. So I'm not saying you have to be a product review channel. I'm actually saying this is a strategy that will grow your following, grow your subscribers, and will uniquely create ways of earning money. This is a RSP, review specific products. Got 1 million views talking about specific products, reviewing cameras. This is by reviewing specific products. This is how I earned in 1 month, $40,000 profit, but not from YouTube ad revenue, from what we actually call affiliate marketing. Now, let me know if you've heard about affiliate marketing. Type yes in the comments if you have. Type no if you haven't. We don't have the time to dig into like all the details of what it is, but essentially it's a way to earn some income recommending products you love and use. It's not shady. It's not weird. I guess it's weird and shady if you're weird and shady. But like if you would just share things, like I share cameras, I test them, and then I share details about them online. And it's the same advice I would give friends and family. So like one of my wife's best friends, Sarah, lives in Orange County, wanted to get a Sony camera or a camera for photography. So she asked me, so what did I tell her? I told her exactly what I would share online. So that's all you're doing. You're sharing products you would love and use, and you can make money. It reminds me of Jennifer from the Sewing Report. So one of our students, right? Think about her channel here. She's got some tutorial videos, one simple technique for easy sewing. She's got how to make a quilt, which is kind of a tutorial. She can answer specific questions, but she also can review specific products. This has led to tens of thousands of subscribers. She's been full-time for a while now, but notice some of her top viewed videos over the last couple of years are a review of an embroidery machine and of sewing machines. Now, you can sign up to be an affiliate that not only do those videos get 350,000 views, 334,000 views, but she's making real passive income. How? Because someone watches the video, you make a little bit of YouTube ad revenue. But also if somebody wants to check out that sewing machine, they can click her affiliate link and she actually makes a commission on that as well. It's the second way to make money. And so she's using affiliate marketing. And again, I'm all for all the different styles of YouTube channels, but this is how people are building practical at-home businesses, because you don't need a gigantic channel to start earning real money. Quit your job and begin doing this if you pick the right niche, right? You pick the right positioning, you pick the right YouTube business plan. Look at this video, almost 10,000 views, talking about a 1-month update of using Total Life Changes resolution drops. So this, by the way, is a network marketing company. So similarly, whether it's the latest subscription box of the month in health and beauty, whether it's a meat subscription box, it could be Nerd Box, which is like geek culture, comic books. You can do this in so many different arenas, but even things that maybe come out regular, there's an update one each month. You can connect to it. You can do affiliate marketing. You could do network marketing, direct selling. There's like just so many different approaches to it. But here's the key: reviewing specific products, RSP. Here is my experience after 1 month. Here's what I've learned. This is Heather Torres. She's actually today the host of our Think Media podcast, which I highly recommend listening to every Tuesday. It's on Spotify and Apple and YouTube. She has a homeschool channel though as well. And one of the things she's done on her homeschool channel is it reviews specific products. One of the things she did was reviewing homeschool curriculum and comparing different curriculums and talking about the best homeschool books. Is she a homeschool review channel? No, but remember, these are surefire video ideas. They're different video ideas that you can do at different times and they achieve different results. But what's crazy is they can get a lot of views, but these specifically can also earn a lot of money. For example, in 2022 so far, single-handedly, we've generated $32,000 from the Amazon affiliate program. We also earn money from B&H Photo and Adorama and software and Epidemic Sound and other software and all kind of different places. This is just Amazon talking about tech, talking about cameras. Am I saying you have to talk about tech? No, you can do this in all kinds of different niches. In fact, this is just Amazon through affiliate marketing, but watch this. I like to test everything because, one thing I caution you with is there's a lot of people out here teaching YouTube, but you should ask the question, did they only get their success on YouTube teaching YouTube? A lot of these people they may be great people, but how deep do they really go in their strategies working in multiple niches and being universal? So it has been my conviction, because I just care so deeply about real strategy, real concrete advice, that I have tested everything in different niches, one of which is health. It's something I'm passionate about. I have a channel that's my Sean Cannell channel, personal channel, that I've done a lot of experiments on. And one of which is I'm really into biohacking kind of stuff, supplements, bulletproof coffee, green juice, red light therapy. It's it's a problem. Like, talk to my wife about it. She's like, you ordered more stuff. I'm like, yes, including at one point I bought this Organifi green juice. My friend Lewis told me about it. So I bought it because I like to stay healthy on the road. You can mix it with water. But of course, knowing about affiliate marketing, once I tried it, discovered that I liked it, I made a video about it where I sat in front of this window over here. The blinds are closed right over here. And I just talked about this Organifi green juice. What's the best greens powder? Great. So I put the video out a couple years ago. Now, this video has earned $1,000 in YouTube ad revenue. But the affiliate program to this product has earned over $15,000. Passive income, by the way, because I made the video once 5 years ago. The money trickles in about $350 a month. And one of the things that's fascinating is this is why I say, you might go, what are the best affiliate programs? Like, will this work in my niche? How will this, I know you got a lot of questions and we'll do our best to get to as many as we can during Q&A. But here's the cool thing. On Amazon, you only get, like, on cameras, you only get 4%. So if I sold a $100 camera, there's no such thing really, but like $100 webcam, I'm going to get $4. But in other affiliate programs, you could earn 30%, 40%, 50%. This particular affiliate program, I earned 30%. Here's the sales page, right? But what's also crazy is you get continuity. These are big marketing words. Sean, what are you talking about? If someone subscribes and says, send me 1 bottle a month, I don't just get 30% off the first time they buy, but every single month, I just get that portion. And again, well, this sounds shady. It's not shady if it's products you love and use that you would recommend to a friend. I couldn't be more passionate about recommending something that's going to improve someone's health. I think one of the best investments you can make is in yourself, in your mind, in your health. You know what I mean? And so if this is a personal conviction of mine, I, with full integrity, trust, and transparency, would say, Mom, please buy this and drink this, right? And so I can recommend this, but as people subscribe, it's also earned a lot of money and passive income for me and my business, reviewing specific products. And so I've met a lot of YouTube creators. One video makes more than they made in the last 300 videos. One video. Why? Reviewing specific products and having the right strategy and YouTube money plan. Meet Joseph. So Joseph, young guy who joined Video Reiki Academy, awesome guy. He's got a channel called Grow with Guitar. But he doesn't just like do guitar tutorials or do passionate other videos. Here's what's kind of cool. Well, Sean, this feels limiting. I just don't want to talk about products all day. You don't have to. Like, let's say 1 out of every 10 videos you did was one of these, but you did it right. And notice what he did. He started doing headphone amp reviews or comparisons, 18,000 views, 42,000 views. His parents were like blown away. They're like, dog, you're making hundreds of dollars. Like, what is happening? Are you doing something illegal? Are you selling drugs on the internet? Like, what are you? He's like, no, dude, it's just like, I'm taking actually the things I spend money on and my hobbies and the things I'm passionate about, and I'm adding value, and I'm answering specific questions, and I'm reviewing specific products, and I'm helping and serving people, and I'm getting paid in the process. Pretty cool, right? And so what products could you review or compare? And second question, do they have an affiliate program? Because you can kind of plan this out and start making your YouTube money plan right now as you get ready for this. But we got to jump into the third idea. So capture that question down. This is helping you create a little YouTube napkin plan for going forward. But here's a third one, TSS, teach specific skills. TSS. So we did ASQ, RSP, TSS, teach specific skills. So here's Diana, another one of our students, full-time. She got 94,000 views on this video. Here's what the video is about. Tips for opening a business checking account. Sounds boring. Well, you might think what Diana's doing is boring, but chances are you're not running into her at the bank, right? Because she's teaching specific, but watch this. She has a passion of helping female entrepreneurs, helping other entrepreneurs. So the fact she's making a video, very practical, teaching specific skills of how to open a business checking account. Well, who's going to watch that? Potentially people that would be attracted to be a part of her community. Of course, a video like this will attract 94,000 people, many of which will not subscribe. But here's the question that you might be asking. I'm at zero, Sean. How do I get discovered if nobody knows me? Teach specific skills. And some people will go, man, I vibe with this person. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Man, I vibe with Diana. I'm going to click the subscribe button. And one by one, you start to build up your, Sean, how do I grow subscribers? Teach specific skills. Here's a video we did on Adobe Premiere tutorial, like just on how to use a particular software. 827,000 views. So meet Mary. Mary, when she joined our program, Video Ranking Academy, had never posted a video, was kind of scared to even get on camera. Mary's in her legacy years, lives in Texas, one of the coolest humans in the world you'll ever meet. And here's a video she did, how to make homemade apple cider vinegar. 546,000 views. Now today, Mary's actually on her way to 1 million subscribers. Would you believe it? She's over 500,000 subscribers. By the way, your people are on YouTube, your niche is on YouTube, Mary's crushing. And it's super inspiring to hear her story, but what kind of stuff is she doing? She has her channels, for home cooking, pioneer cooking. In fact, in her small town she lives in rural Texas, she goes, it's super weird. I go to my church and the kids come up to me and they're like, can I have your autograph? You're like a famous YouTuber. And she's like, oh, it's kind of weird. Like, why are these kids? She has 500,000 subscribers now. Okay. Kind of crazy. Teach specific skills. 10 soccer tips for kids and beginners. 5 easy soccer moves for kids and beginners. Teach specific skills. Simply Soccer is crushing. And hear me, one of the videos they do is teach specific skills. Now, here's another money method. Jerry Maguire, show me the money. They have free YouTube videos on YouTube, but they also have some in-depth online courses, goals into goals, complete soccer confidence. Notice $17, $47, $67. So they've built this massive business, not just from YouTube ad revenue. That's probably the biggest mistake of people who are trying to really build a solid YouTube business, by teaching specific skills and then tying it to ways of earning money, one of which is packaging what you know into an online course. And they're crushing it. Here's a video on our channel that Nolan made, how to set up a new YouTube channel, 218,000 views, teaching specific skills. Here's Brett from Bring Your Own Tools. So stamped concrete, DIY accent wall, how to build a walnut dining table. Well, these videos probably won't get very many views though, Sean. Well, I already revealed the punchline, so that joke didn't really hit as hard. 1.9 million views. I'm okay with that. Would you be okay with that? Let me know a yes in the comments. If I could just teleport you to 1.9 million views, if you'd be cool with that. Doing what? TSS, teaching specific skills. Here's Denise. This is a screenshot. She's in her legacy years. She's retired, wanted to still be creative, wanted to still, build something. He wanted to, keep impacting and changing lives. In fact, she's super passionate about homemaking and realizes that homemaking is a lost art that many, and I get this, right? We get married. I got married at 21 to my wife, and we've been married 16 years. And you sometimes leave the house. You're like, I need a particular set of skills that I don't have. And she's recognizing that, man, how do you do stuff around the home? How do you do practical stuff? So she wants to help people, serve people, make extra money. She's actually at 50,000 subscribers now on YouTube. Here's a couple of videos she made. How to make homemade disinfectant. How to wash men's dirty work clothes. All those videos don't seem like they'd be that. Well, 37,000 views to 98,000 views. I'm pretty cool with it. I mean, I think that teaching specific skills looks like a pretty sweet opportunity to get some traction and get some views. But Sean, this is not my ultimate dream of what I want to talk about on YouTube. Well, friend, listen to this. Imagine if you would embrace our system, trust the process. Because what happens is, once you start to get discovered and meet people and build up your channel, you actually build a bridge after you travel through the valley of focus that leads to the land of talking about whatever you want. Well, I follow The Rock today, and The Rock does whatever he wants. He has a tequila brand and he has an energy drink brand, and he makes movies, but he also does whatever he wants and shows up, and he's The Rock, dude. You know what I mean? You know that The Rock wanted to be in the NFL and actually his childhood dreams were crushed because he didn't make it. So he grinded in professional wrestling for decades and eventually built up his skills, kept growing himself, kept growing his skills. And today he's Dwayne The Rock Johnson. So a lot of times when you even look at massive YouTubers, people have built personal brands. Well, Sean, they're not teaching specific skills. Well, they're in the land of whatever they want. But chances are they've probably passed through the valley of focus. You know, Oprah was just a co-host on a late night news show. Well, Joe Rogan talks about whatever he wants on like his podcast. Today, after 10 years of the Joe Rogan podcast and Fear Factor and the UFC, these people have traveled through the valley of focus. And I want to encourage you, if you focus on ASQ, RSP, and TSS, it leads to the land of whatever you want. And so sometimes it might not feel like these videos are super glamorous, but ask yourself, what skills could I teach? Watch, that would attract your ideal viewer, because then you start growing up subscribers that might be interested in your video. That's like, oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe what the kids did. Like, you can try that, but you know, you see, like, you follow vloggers, you follow this, you follow that. It's all cool. But a lot of the big creators you follow, they traveled through the valley of focus before they got to the land of whatever you want. What skills could you teach that would attract your ideal viewer? So recapping a little bit, we've learned about ASQ, answer specific questions, RSP, review specific products, TSS, teach specific skills. Now, here's what's fascinating too, is we actually teach over 16 of these in our program Video Ranking Academy of different types of videos. And these are just 3 of them, right? That I wanted. And 3 of some of the most powerful and my favorite ones to get started with, because they're practical to help you start getting traction. And so watch this. Here's your simple YouTube success plan. I want you to write down 5 to 10 of the best, watch, and easiest video ideas for you to create. So like some good ideas, but also like easier, meaning you could create them relatively soon. Like, oh yeah, man, that would be super easy for me to answer this one specific question on my channel. I've been doing this for a while. This has been my hobby. This has been my passion. This is the niche that I'm in, you know? And then watch, commit to posting 1 video a week. This is like the beginning napkin plan. I want it to fit on a napkin. That's the reason why you're limited to a napkin, because I don't need it to be super complex. I don't want, like, start thinking about ASQ, RSP, TSS, and then commit to posting 1 video a week. Okay, fair? But you might be saying, Sean, show me the money. You promised at the beginning of the training 13 ways. I'm going to hit these quick because I do want to get to Q&A and the giveaway and everything else. But this is what we call YouTube income stacking. Because the powerful thing about building a YouTube business is you don't just have to rely on YouTube ads. You don't just have to rely on affiliate marketing, which we covered in this. But there's multiple different ways that you can stack up, and they can all be working in unison. Because we learned that Jennifer makes money off YouTube ads on talking about sewing machines and DIY crafting, but also affiliate marketing at the same time. But here's some other ways. You can also do crowdfunding through things like Patreon or Buy Me a Coffee, where people support you because of the content you're creating. You can also do merch and products. Teespring integrates with YouTube once you hit a certain number of subscribers, but there's other platforms. You can make shirts, coffee mugs, hats. You can make niche stuff, sunglasses. There's all kinds of different merch and products you could do, you know, little bags, fanny packs, brand deals. Journals, by the way, is a good one. Brand deals. Eventually brands start working with you. They start giving you free stuff and paying you to talk about their product, their software, SaaS, software as a service. More complex, but one of the best things to do is if you want to growth hack a SaaS business, software as a service, like an app or some kind of software, YouTube's one of the best ways to do it. And you also could make money by working with a SaaS company as an affiliate. That sounds very fancy, but for example, like vidIQ is one. We love vidIQ, highly recommend it. It's a YouTube SaaS product, and we've done a brand deal with them, and they're one of our biggest affiliates as well. So it's not, we maybe someday will create our own software. That's not what I recommend starting with, but this is just how powerful this industry is as you start tapping into this. If you're in personal finance, oh my gosh, there's so many opportunities there. Network marketing. So whether it's essential oils, skincare, right? There's a lot of things you could do there. Book sales, you write an ebook. That's one of the coolest things. You write an ebook and you do an audiobook. You have no books to ship, no books to sell, or no books to mail yourself, which is not even hard anymore with Amazon Create Space. But you can start doing book sales and thus have something to sell connected to your YouTube channel that brings in even more money. You could do coaching, e-commerce. It could be drop shipping, Shopify store, e-commerce store, event ticket sales. And this doesn't mean you have to rent out a hotel. This means that you could do a virtual event, a lot of different things you could do, membership sites, digital products. And so screenshot this. This isn't even exhaustive, but these are the ways. Sean, how is this the fastest growing small business type? This slide. How is the creator economy like a real verifiable business? And why is it going to 5X this year? This slide, right? YouTube income stacking. So tell me, what has been your aha moment from this training so far? What have you liked best? Type that in the comments. And I know we've been covering a lot of information. And honestly, over the last 60 minutes, I've given you a ton of value that you can implement right now. You even have some next steps, but obviously we're just scratching the surface. And basically we've been able to like cover this, right? But if you have questions, you might be asking, how to set this up right. How do I build my confidence to get on camera? What about thumbnails and titles? What about video optimization? What about money-making strategies, or how do I connect everything? How does affiliate marketing work? What are the best practices there? I mentioned that we have a group coaching program and online course, and we have a special sale on it. Type yes if I could just take a moment to tell you about that. We're going to do the giveaway. We're going to do Q&A. But I want to tell you about this because, again, I've kind of laid out as much as I could, and I've been talking fast. I know I talk fast. I know your wrist probably hurts from taking notes. But I'm excited to also answer some of your questions. But if you give me a moment, Bertina says yes. Meditation, moods, and nature says yes. Jen says yes. Awesome. Okay, so I'll tell you about this, and then we'll also get into that giveaway and everything else. But I'm excited because, again, we've only hit the tip of the iceberg. And if you would like a step-by-step program to walk you through the entire process, I've created something special to accelerate your success on YouTube. And it's called our Video Ranking Academy Bundle. Now, the details are at joinvra.com. That's a special link. It's not my website link where we sell just this online course by itself. It's a special link to this very special offer. And here's what it is. Video Ranking Academy, the first piece of this is our online course. That's really the premier online YouTube group coaching program and community. It's the proven system for ranking your videos, growing your audience, and turning views into income with YouTube. So how do you like the idea of having everything you need to start and grow a YouTube channel that makes you money all in one place? That's what this program's all about. YouTube can be confusing, and inside of Video Ranking Academy is the clarity and answers you've been looking for. Now, why is it called Video Ranking Academy? Well, remember how we said YouTube is the only platform where your content lives forever? And I have a video that, not only a video, I now have hundreds of videos, but I gave you one example of a video that from years ago is still getting views. That happens when your video gets suggested by the YouTube algorithm or when your videos show up in search. And so like this video is ranking number one. This video is ranking number one on different channels. And so this is what Video Ranking Academy will teach you how to do. But you might be wondering, well, yeah, but do these strategies still work today? And the answer is yes. Here's Dr. iHealth, who's got a silver play button, ranking number one. Here's Andrew Finney. He's in real estate, ranking number two. Heather and her homeschool channel, ranking number two. Jennifer and sewing, ranking number two. Benji, who's actually the co-author of YouTube Secrets cooking channel. This video is actually, I think, 7 or 8 years old now, and it's ranking number one still. Plants and Lucia, she joined Video Ranking Academy at 0, had never posted a video. She, I think, just hit close to 40 or 50,000 subscribers, full-time business. We actually just interviewed her. One of the cool things that happens inside of our Video Ranking Academy is we have what's called the VRA show. And I'll tell you about this in a second, but people get to share their stories. You get to learn from other success students and what are they doing that'll help you. And so she's getting brand deals. She's getting free products. She created a little lighting online course. She's absolutely crushing it. She started at 0 in Video Ranking Academy and has just been really inspiring to see all of her success. This is Becky Park on Poshmark. So she does thrifting, Plato's Closet, reselling type stuff. After a year in Video Ranking Academy, she grew 8,400 subscribers and got almost 1 million views. So here's what you get access to. Video Ranking Academy is a 7-step YouTube success system. And then we also have the Ultimate Video Ranking Academy workbook. Now, to be clear, as you can see on screen, it's a PDF download, but you can print it out. So it's an 80-page workbook, but you could, on your own, print it out at Office Depot or Kinko's or something like that. And so not only do you get the online course, but you get all the checklists, you get all of the process maps to walk you through the entire process. What's cool about this is whatever your learning style and whatever pace you want to take this program, from a phone, from a desktop computer, you can download our app. You can go through the course at your own pace. It is consumable for any learning style. And you can also reinforce the learning with the workbook. So we're hitting multiple learning modalities so you can maximize your results. But here's what's cool. You don't just get the online course, you get access to our private Video Ranking Academy community, which you can get quality answers to your questions, industry updates. Here's what we've learned. Information alone is not enough, because there's lots of information out there, but what you really need for success on YouTube is a community. And so that's why we support you with a community, so you're not alone, where you get the mindset training, updated strategies, and a team working on your behalf in the trenches so that you have the coaching and accountability to really help you succeed. And here's what is cool about Think Media that's different than everybody else on the market. There's a lot of just online courses where you'll be by yourself, but we have a faculty that literally surrounds you in this Facebook group. Now, to be clear, this program is not one-on-one coaching. That's available separately, and it's not cheap, but this is a group coaching setting. And I'll kind of show you what I mean. Is inside the group every week, there's these posts that you engage on where you can engage with others, sharing your thumbnails, getting feedback from other group members, sharing your latest video. But there's also the monthly VRA show. There's hangouts that happen in the group. There's tips and YouTube news behind the scenes. There's channel reviews that happen in the group. It's a community of encouragement. Maybe you've been a part of a Facebook group before, or a private group where it seems kind of dead and like there's not a lot of support. I promise you, when you get inside, you're going to see how alive and vibrant and how much we deeply care, myself, the Think team, and the VRA community. There's a group of people that are serious about their success on YouTube, serious about making a difference in the world, purpose-driven people. It's a pretty special place. And you also will be invited to a welcome party with Chris. Now, I'll bring Chris on in just a second, but Chris will on Zoom, when you join Video Ranking Academy, you jump on Zoom and we get to know you a little bit, help you find your ideal path through the curriculum. And it's really cool. So it's a very engaging, again, group setting type of situation. If you're watching this video on the watch page, click the red button that says click here to learn more about Video Ranking Academy, and it'll show you all the details for this special limited offer. I also want to encourage you to check out some of the stories on that page, because you might be saying, will this work for my niche? Well, check out the page, because you're going to see students from all different backgrounds, lifestyles, ethnicities, niches, however you say it. And it's really cool to see the results people have been getting. If you are not on the watch page and you're watching this somewhere else, or you click through to the actual unlisted YouTube video or whatever, joinvra.com is the link to check out. Definitely head over there. Brett from Bring Your Own Tools recently got his silver play button. I actually ran into him at an event. He's like, bro, this program changed my life. Full-time creator now, has turned all of his skills into a YouTube channel that's supporting family and beyond. So you might be asking, Sean, what's the investment to get in? Well, a couple things. One, if you could try to figure this out on your own. Sean, what am I really investing in here, right? Like, can I just watch endless YouTube videos? Well, the problem with that is, number one, you're not going to get this system and the workbook and everything else. But the problem is it's random information, so it's trial and error, and it's going to cost you your time. So let me just ask you, do you value your time? Like, what's your time worth to you? Because the power of investing in a program like this is you're getting the map for the shortest path to reach your YouTube goals. So how much money do you save by not having to just randomly search and have the opportunity cost of not having the shortest path, the trial and error, the mistakes, the who can you trust, that does this work, right? And so, and you also remember that money replenishes every 2 weeks, but time never replenishes. So the power of investing in the Video Ranking Academy in this special offer is saving time. Not only that, you could also spend the money in other places like college or university. I've been getting all these ads for local digital marketing degrees at different colleges. That's going to cost you $35,000 to $55,000. Generalized and not specialized information. If you go to Las Vegas College, it's $50,000 a year. In 2 years, it's $101,000. That's also not, that's not room and board. That is just the education. They're going to make you take classes like human resources, ethics, and social responsibility, which are all cool topics, but I have no idea what those have to do with actually building a profitable business. And you're welcome to try to go find this information at a place like this. But all I'm saying, by the way, that's not what the course costs and what this special offer is. But this is just, this caliber of education is as far as being proven, like, I don't know what kind of professors you'll learn from in a situation like this, but chances are they haven't built an 8-figure business and have, over 3 million subscribers across multiple YouTube channels. You know what I mean? Like, just kind of comparing to other options of where you could invest your money. And this is why at this current moment, people pay me $12,000 for a half day of virtual coaching. You could do the math for a full day or in person, which is more. But recently I just connected with Darren, did 4 hours on Zoom. It was 12 grand. Guess what we talk about? What you learn in Video Ranking Academy. I mean, if you want to just talk about and go through the workbook together on a one-on-one basis, shoot us an email because we could do it that way. But this is happening. This isn't hype. Maybe you've seen, you know what I mean? Like, oh, these numbers these are concrete numbers. We're working with real brands. We have a real YouTube business. People really hire me for coaching. Brands really are hiring me for consulting. So when you add in the VRA course, the workbook, checklist, and process maps, the private Facebook group, you can see that this is easily valued at over $5,500. And on our website, SeanCannell.com, Video Ranking Academy is $2,997. That's a fair price when you think about what you're getting. But we want to make you a special offer. Why? Because you're investing in this web class. Why? Because honestly, of course, we've got a team and we need to make this the best program ever. But like, I truly want you to get massive results on YouTube this year. So we just try to make this as affordable as possible to also challenge you, because we know that transformation is in the transaction and that when you pay attention. And so we want to get this in your hands. Here's the price. You can get started for as little as $97 today on our payment plan, plus an 11 payments, which is paying off your membership over a year's time. Now, there's also a pay in full option where you can save even more. But even though we can distribute your paying off your VRA membership over a year's time, you get instant access to the material today. So you could start getting results. This is the program I wish I had back when I was starting YouTube, making mistakes, making my videos wrong, saying the wrong things on videos, not knowing how to actually earn money through videos, not knowing what videos to make, and wandering in the desert for years. This is the fast track. If you value your time, we have made this as affordable as possible. Simply Sherry says, my affiliate income grew 600% in 1 month because of VRA. And then it doubled again, she said after that. This channel, Sandra, she has 6 million video views, but I wanted to share this. She's been in VRA for a while, 76,000 subscribers. I want you to notice her channel's in Spanish. In her videos, she speaks Spanish. Her titles are in Spanish, because some people ask, does this work in other countries and other niches? Yep. This system, you're going to be learning what we call the 7R system. This is a proven system. It works in businesses, brands, personal brands, works in Mexico. It works in Germany. It's rock solid. We've tested it. We've refined it. It's waiting for you inside of the program. It's a pretty cool story. Here's Amar. In less than 10 days, VRA has already paid for itself because new students have found my content on YouTube and have scheduled private training with me. Amazing, right? As a guitar teacher, and he does it virtually. Now watch this one. And I know we're going to do the giveaway and we got Q&A, but I even just want you to see this to expand your thinking. Trevor got a total of 1,500 views on his channel. A lot, but like, that's not a ton of views. Okay. Here's what he said in our private group. 2 weeks into the course, and I've already done $2,000 in affiliate commissions on my videos. See, 999 YouTubers out of 1,000, they get 1,500 views and they're still like months away from monetization if they go that route. Meanwhile, Trevor, he's making like $1.25 a view. Like in terms of why? Because of the niche he's picking in the money plan and approaching it different, thinking different than the average person's thinking. This is a different approach. And we teach the whole thing in Video Ranking Academy. Here's Jen DeVore. I think she's at 900 subscribers now. I took this screenshot a little while ago. She teaches attraction marketing, but here's what's crazy. She emailed us and she said, I got an $11,000 week thanks to VRA. Crazy, right? This week I brought my biggest new revenue week, and you can see the message. These are the kind of stuff is shared with us. It's crazy. So this is inside of VRA for you. Join VRA.com. But really quick, I just want to tell you that we're including some special web class bonuses to make this even better. Listen, if all you got was Video Ranking Academy, it's worth 5x the price we're offering to you right now. But we have some special bonuses that are no extra charge just to make this offer even sweeter, because I want to honor your time for being here with me on this web class and help you. This is like our no fail accountability system. So you have everything you need to succeed on YouTube, including our camera confidence course. Maybe you're at a place where you're asking, man, I just don't know. Getting on camera is scary. Maybe you're wondering, like, what if I suck at this though? And I could see this working for other people, but I don't know if this will work for me. This course is not only going to give you practical tips for getting on camera, like lighting, makeup. I co-teach this with Heather Torres, backgrounds, but also the right mindset. Like, how do you develop the unstoppable mindset to crash through quitting points and have success on your YouTube journey? And I want you to imagine when your friends and family members see you at a whole new level of confidence just because of this course. This is a $597 value, but it's no extra charge. Fair? So this is included in what we're calling the Video Ranking Academy bundle that we're offering to you during this limited web class. If you're watching this on the replay too, this offer is going away. I'll tell you the date. It's on my slides in a second. But when this web class replay comes down, we're also closing down this particular offer. So I can't give you these bonuses or this price. I can't guarantee that to you in the future, but for a limited time, you can also get this bonus. Amy says, I made $50,000 off of YouTube listening to Sean Cannell. It's amazing. Now, we also want to get you the YouTube starter kit included in this bonus, no extra charge, included in this offer. We're going to hook you up with a Power Pack digital asset bundle that will dramatically shortcut the path to creating or reviving your YouTube channel. So the cool thing is, you might say, Sean, I'm so busy. Like, I'm excited to go through Video Ranking Academy, but I'm doing a lot right now, and I want to get quick results. So we wanted to get this in your hands so you can use our 15 best YouTube title formulas for getting views and just copy paste right off of there. Insert your niche. You're going to just that alone. You're going to be like, well, this was, I'm super glad I joined. You're going to get our 51 video ideas to jumpstart your channel included in the starter kit. You're going to get our 51 money-making video ideas guide. I'm talking fast. You heard me. 51 money-making video ideas. If your mind has already been expanded in this class, trust me, when you get inside of this course, your mind is going to be blown away by how valuable everything is, including this, which is all about speed, or how to create awesome thumbnail training on YouTube at a beginner, intermediate, and advanced level is included in here as well. Now, you're also going to get our niche finder training. If you would say, Sean, but I don't even know what to make my channel about. Is my channel idea even good? This is going to help you focus in on the perfect niche for you. I also want to encourage you, if you already think you know your niche, I highly recommend even watching this first, because it might mess up your world in a good way. And you'll go, wow, I just realized I want to position myself right. I didn't even, this right here is like a business and marketing and positioning and branding degree. It might sound kind of hype filled, but just true. I'm not trying to put down traditional education, but sometimes it's really theoretical. This is like real deal marketing, branding education. And it's going to help you get fierce clarity in terms of being in the right niche and watch the most profitable niches on YouTube. You're going to get our download that has 101 of the most profitable niches on YouTube, as you can just download. Like, that download alone is going to get you going faster towards results. Now, we're also including monthly private group Q&A sessions. And you can imagine just one of these is valued at $497, but you're getting this every month. So in just a year's time, that's $5,964 value. With myself or someone else on the Think Media team, this is where we do channel reviews, Q&As, answer your questions, and they happen every month. Friend, if all you got was this monthly Q&A, it would be worth the price. But we're giving you so much more inside of this special offer. So when you add up Video Ranking Academy and Camera Confidence and then Starter Kit, Niche Finder, and the private group Q&A sessions, that's a real $10,787 value. It's not hype filled. I know, like, maybe you've seen another presentation or whatever. This is like legitimately, hard cost of real curriculum. Again, you could go to Las Vegas College or whatever local college for 50 grand a year in terms of how much curriculum and education. But you're getting like over 90% off of this price for this curriculum and collection of online education and trainings. And so the details are at joinvra.com, but just really quick, we have a couple limited bonuses. One, you're also going to get our full-time YouTube creator course. We're not going to be offering this for very much longer in terms of included with Video Ranking Academy. Why? Because this is a brand new, bleeding edge, everything you need to know about YouTube Shorts, what matters most for growing on YouTube today. In addition to this framework, this stacks on top of that to say, Sean, what would you do step by step if you wanted to go full-time in the shortest time possible? This right here was recorded over 2 days' time. It's a $997 value, and you're getting that for free. But here's what I really want you to hear about. The limited bonus number 2 is lifetime access. Now, you really can't measure the price of this. It's really priceless, but you can. Like, if you invest $1,000 today in the one payment option of Video Ranking Academy, with lifetime access, that means you're still benefiting 2 years from now. It's another $1,000. 3 years from now, it's another $1,000, because we are shifting things so you will not get lifetime access. This is going away. And by the way, we're also raising the price on everything because there's some new updates rolling out. But here's what I need you to hear. I'm throwing a lot of information at you, and I just want to be clear and make sure I'm answering your questions. This includes, you're going to be able to save big by joining Video Ranking Academy before the price goes up. It's going up on April 1st. This offer ends well before then, but like, we're finishing up new updates that you get access to for life. But we're changing the whole model because this thing is way too valuable. There's too much in this. This is not like false scarcity. This is the greatest time to join Video Ranking Academy because you're grandfathering in your access to this material. So lock in lifetime access to the online course and the private Facebook group. You also get to enjoy the future updates to VRA, and you get the peace of mind to take this material at your own pace, because you might say, well, I am busy now, but I want to get in and I want to lock in lifetime access because maybe it's during summer that I could really tap into this. This is still the best time to join because of lifetime access. So you now are, I think about any college or university, you don't get lifetime access. Hey, can I just keep coming back? Can I just, I know things have changed in the industry. So friend, this is the best offer that we've made. And you could see when you add this all together, including the full-time YouTube creator course and lifetime access, it's $11,784 value. And here's when the offer expires. So if you're here live, if you're watching on the replay, this offer with Niche Finder, lifetime access, full-time creator course, YouTube Starter Kit, Video Ranking Academy, we're calling it the Video Ranking Academy Bundle, is only available until Tuesday, February 22nd at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I know that you may need to sleep on it, pray about it, connect with a loved one, but please act fast. Because then, I know that we forget to, oh yeah, I wanted to do that thing. I don't want you, emailing us and being like, shoot, can I still get those exclusive bonuses? And can I still lock that stuff in? The answer is going to be no, because I think you can see how valuable this is and how carefully we've crafted this to give you maximum value. Friend, business is an exchange of value. For around $3 a day, if all this did for you was help you get the results on YouTube you're looking for, create a profitable channel, get your message out to more people, would it be worth it? And I think the answer is yes, right? And so I want to answer some of your questions. I should also skip ahead and just say we have a satisfaction guarantee as well. We have a 30-day no questions asked return policy. So we actually take all the risk on us in terms of you being able to test drive this, which is also why it's best to jump in now, because then even with the peace of mind, you could say, oops, you talk to your spouse, whatever, you're just like, you have total peace of mind. We have publicly been in business for 6 years now. I've been on YouTube for over a decade, but as Think Media, we're a team of 19 people. Chris is part of our customer experience team, and we're here to serve you. Like literally, whether it's 29 minutes from now or 29 days from now, if you're not happy, I'm not happy. And I believe the only reason I can give a guarantee like that, because I recognize it could be abused, is that I believe so much in this program and so much in the transformation this program will produce in your life that I can, with total personal integrity, say there's nothing like this on the market. There is no online course and community with a faculty built around it to support you in your success. And there's nobody else teaching YouTube the way we do. The methodology, you learn 3 surefire video ideas in this training. There's 16 in the update that's coming to Video Ranking Academy that you have lifetime access to, that comes out March 1st in 15 days. The whole thing is there about everybody who's gotten results on what's called foundations. There's like updates rolling. Like this is an ongoing program. It's not outdated. It's not an outdated textbook, in a local university from 4 years ago. We also live on the bleeding edge of what's working on YouTube. We post almost 10 videos a week across multiple channels. We study and connect with you and our students. Like we are just obsessed with everything YouTube. We're like YouTube geeks and scientists. And there's no better program if you are serious about YouTube this year. If YouTube's a priority for you, if you want to grow on YouTube and start a channel. And I would honestly say, if you value your time and you say, I mean, makes sense, man. I don't need the shoes. I can put that on hold right now. I don't need another jacket. We don't need to eat out for a little while. Like I want to go further faster. I'm not saying that this is like some magic pill that you buy this course, enter a magic keyword on a YouTube video and you go viral. This takes work, but now you're going to have a battle plan. Now you're going to have a step-by-step system and you have lifetime access to it. So if you value your time and you recognize the value of investing in a skill set that'll earn you money, this is the time to join. Join VRA.com. I hope we can hang out there. And I have a couple more things to that I could share with you, but I want to bring Chris on. I'm going to see what questions Chris has, as well as we'll do the giveaway. But Chris, what's happening? I mean, what's going on?
My goodness, that was amazing. That was absolutely incredible. We have questions coming in. But I want to just share really quickly a couple of comments that we've seen coming through from VRA members that are here right now, that are in this web class with you. Like Robert says, the community is one of the best features in VRA. So much knowledge. The oil coach said, I went through it for a second time now, going back through it again. Alex said, these videos are helpful, but VRA helps so much more. It's an investment in yourself. Wendy even said, after taking VRA, I was hired by my church to help their YouTube channel. Like, that's one of the incredible things, is that people are getting jobs out of and work out of the VRA that they're learning. So incredible to see. So excited to see all of the VRA members here. And we have a couple of questions, but if you want to drop questions into the chat for Sean about VRA, about the offer, about anything he covered tonight, go ahead and make sure you put 4 question marks before, 4 question marks after, so that we can grab those for you and I can pass them along to Sean. But Sean, the first question that I have for you, answer specific questions, right? How do we know what questions to answer? So Criminal Times asks, how do we know what questions they should be looking for to answer when it comes to answering specific questions?
That's amazing. Now, Chris, let's do the giveaway. People were wondering about, we'll do the giveaway right after this and we'll get the drum roll emojis going. But like if you're doing Criminal Times, maybe that's true crime. Let's just pretend it is. One of the things you could do, and we teach about 7 different strategies on ways to come up with really the right specific questions, the biggest opportunities. But one of the ways you could do it is you could go to the YouTube search bar and you could say like, I'm going to go murder. It's kind of funny, but like, it's not funny at all. But like if you're doing true crime, like strangest strangest unsolved. That there's a word for me. So you go unsolved, uh, unsolved. Now watch this. This is using the YouTube search bar for uh for ideas, and you could put an underscore before the word, and you can go through the alphabet. Ancient unsolved mysteries, Alcatraz. That's BuzzFeed. So what it's doing is it's recommending video ideas to me. So creepy unsolved mysteries. So I might make a video like this if I was doing some true crime stuff. Now, here's what's interesting is success leaves clues now. This has 1.8 million views. So here's what I would want to encourage you. That was making an assumption that you're doing like true crime. And if you put out a video and this, I don't, this is not my niche, but I just got there by following, again, we're going to teach you these frameworks and processes, and this is just one of them. So you make a video that maybe talks about 4 creepy unsolved mysteries and 5 disturbing unsolved mysteries. And even though these videos are maybe already, you're like, oh, it's already kind of crowded. Well, this got 2 million views. So what if you get 20,000? What if you get 28,000? This is how it works. You start chipping away at growth and awareness, and then it might bring people into your longer form video podcast, let's say, for example. And so let me know, somebody, if like, what are some of your niches here? And what are some of the things that you cover here? But that's one of my favorite ways is the YouTube search bar can start showing us ideas. But let's do the giveaway while the niches are coming in. And Chris, what do we need to do?
So we had people dropping their aha moments into the chat, letting us know what they were. And that's what we're going to pick our giveaway from. And I've got an awesome one here, but I know Mel's usually here to do this, and Mel loves those drum roll emojis. So if you could start dropping them in the chat, get that drum roll going. And I've got right here, aha moment, Rachel and Lee's Galaxy, getting ideas for all methods. And you don't have to only do one type of video. I love that. Rachel and Lee's, congratulations. You guys are our winners of the live streaming kit. Cannot wait for you to get this so that you can create all the different types of videos. All you need to do is email us at giveaways@SeanCannell.com. Giveaways@SeanCannell.com. We'll get that into processing. We're doing a lot of giveaways right now, so just give us some time, but we'll definitely get back to you as soon as possible. And that was, I'm so excited for them. So excited to see them get there.
Chris, let's do this. I'm going to just hit microgreens as a niche from Mike really quick. Get some questions ready or whatever you want to hit next. And drop question marks before and after your question. We'll get to as many as we can. But just to even take this a little bit deeper, right? The cool thing is you just take your niche and you could just type in like microgreens and look at all these ideas. Microgreens at home, microgreens benefits, microgreens for beginners. But what's interesting is you could do microgreens for beginners, easy microgreens for beginners. You then could start looking at what videos are out on YouTube. What can we learn from them? How to grow microgreens. But remember, and this one of my favorite hacks is you could go underscore before space underscore, and this mainly works on desktop best. Radish microgreens, how to eat microgreens, pea microgreens, my friend. And then you can go through the entire alphabet. And so Argula microgreens. So what happens for you, Mike, on the other side of making all these videos, or whichever ones inspire you or whichever ones stand out to you the most? And I want to encourage you too. I mean, again, that's the tip of the iceberg, because of course, then you want to narrow down the best video ideas you should make next. You want to optimize your videos right, because that's going to be a huge key: topic, title, thumbnail, as well as your content. And so if you want help with that, that's what Video Ranking Academy, of course, is all about. And I did want you to see this just so you can know where we stand on all of this. Save years. This is our 100% risk-free guarantee. You're going to save years of testing and experimenting over $200,000 that I've invested in learning. I know that sounds crazy, but when it comes to the masterminds and the classes and the online course, I mean, just this last, I still invest, I spent $5,000 on courses during Black Friday and Cyber Monday because I always I believe that the best investment you can make is in yourself, and that your only assurance for the future is developing skills today for the new economy, for like the in-demand skills. What do I need to learn? What do I need to know? And then thousands of hours of study and lock in this enrollment price. Because again, on Tuesday, February 22nd at midnight, this offer is going away. And here's the thing, friend, we have a 100% 30-day money back guarantee. So your enrollment is risk-free in this program. And all the details are at joinvra.com, where you'll learn, again, the different, what you call it, it's keyword research, topic research, how to figure out what are the best topics to make. And then, of course, all the steps that follow up that as well. All right, Chris, what do you want to hit next?
So I actually have a question here from Jamie asking about the Facebook group and the videos and the monthly calls. And Jamie said, are these constant videos like on a website for the lifetime access, or is it just inside of the Facebook group?
Yeah, that's a great question. So you get lifetime access to your members area through our course hosting program. We are, and then in the Facebook group, you're also getting lifetime access there, where we have, of course, the video archive there. But the most relevant piece is, if it's taught in the Facebook group, gets moved into your members area. And to be clear, Jamie, maybe your question's coming like, how could it be possible that I would get lifetime access to the Facebook group where you're still adding value and you're still showing up for me a year and a half from now, 2.5 years from now? And it's a really good question. That is why in the future, we are taking lifetime access away. And that's why I wanted to be so clear that it's a part of this offer, essentially, that you're being grandfathered in at the greatest time to be a part of Video Reiki Academy. We continue to make the program better, and we continue to show up for those group coaching sessions in there. And so you could see some VRA students, we didn't invite any of the VRA students or like make them show up to say nice things. People could say whatever they want if they're part of VRA in the comments here, but they'll probably tell you that like the group is very active. Not only are we there answering questions, but like it's such a passionate community of people helping each other. So anyways, you're getting lifetime access to the Facebook group. You're getting lifetime access to the members area, and to the bonuses that are included as well. So you can watch Camera Confidence when you want, Niche Finder when you want. You know, Chris just read somebody who's already been through VRA twice. And we happen to be at a moment where a big update's being pushed to VRA on March 1st and throughout March leading up to April. That is also why, transparently, we're raising the prices on everything. So not only is it also lifetime access you're getting, but you're also getting it at the best price it'll be. It's only ever gone up. So I encourage you to jump in. All right, what's next?
Speaking of price, Sean, Jordan wanted to know, what is the one-time payment price? Because we've got 12 payments of 97, but what is the one-time payment price?
Yeah, Jordan. So it's one time is $997. So it's $1,000, right? No extra fees. Is that a month? Is that after a year? Again, no extra fees or anything. That is one time. And once you've paid off your membership, you're good to go. Here's joinvra.com. And you could do a single payment of $997. This is the discounted price. You'll see that there's a coupon code field. There is no coupon code. Just FYI, this is already on sale. You don't want to go to seancannell.com. It's much more expensive there, and you're not going to get these bonuses. So that's the one time. Or you could go 12 payments of 97. Those are your two options. And in either case, you get instant access to all the material. And in the 12 payment situation, once your membership is paid off, you benefit from lifetime access. Of course, you have to complete all 12 months of payments. And some say, can I actually pay it off early? Like, could I do payments for like 3 months and then reach out and like figure out what the difference would be and just get it paid off? You have that option as well. Like, we really are here to help you, serve you, make your experience as best as possible. So you save a little bit if you do the one pay option, or we can spread it out over 12 months for you. All right, Chris.
Absolutely. And one thing that I will also, talking about the differences, or the same thing, whether you do the one pay or you do the 12 pay, it's going to be the same money back guarantee. And just for transparency, I know we get that question often. I'm the one in the emails answering those questions. So it's going to be the same exact money back guarantee, whether you do the 1 pay or the 12 pay. So you have that 30 days. The Adventure Squad, Sean, wanted to know, when are the monthly sessions inside of the Facebook group? I work day shift and don't want to miss those monthly sessions.
Yeah. So a couple things, we recognize we have a global audience. So we shift the day of the week that certain things are, because we do a tip of the week, we do the VRA show, and we do the monthly sessions. And we also try to alternate the time of day. So here's the good news. Yes, you might miss one, but they happen every month in terms of the group Q&A sessions. So the chances of you being able to sync up with them, and we also will do things that happen on Saturdays and as well, because we recognize there's that. So the punchline is this: we rotate it because we're trying to do our best to accommodate the opportunity for you to show up live. But here's also your peace of mind. You do get access to the replay that you can go back and watch to learn from. And there are opportunities where we say submit your question ahead of time for that very reason. Again, at some point, we do our best and try to give the most. But if you follow this, this is the bottom line. It's like, if you're passionate, you look ahead, you look at the schedule, which we communicate. We have the whole calendar, the events. You make sure you're getting the emails. We are very diligent to let you know exactly what's happening and when. And then when it syncs up and works with your calendar, I would encourage you that there's going to be a time that you're going to be able to attend, and other ways that we'll be able to get you answers to your questions. That'd be another way to put it, is like the Facebook group. If it's not just about being there live, but it's about maybe doing just a post in the Facebook group and getting massive clarity with screenshots and, tactical advice. And you wake up and the next day your question was answered, depending on what time zone you're in and things like that. So that's what we have for you.
Yeah, and that's such a great point, Sean, because that Facebook group, you got to think about this. There are over 10,000 content creators who are implementing VRA every single day on their channel that are there to help you. And that's an incredibly powerful resource to have. So that's awesome. That's a great point. The Facebook group and having the replays in the Facebook group from the coaching sessions and all the things that we do there is, it's available to you for life. So the next question that I wanted to get into, Sean, was Kiera asked, does the course also explain in detail how to optimize video descriptions and titles?
100%. It's our specialty. We obsess over it. You're going to love all that information, Kiera. It's in there.
Yeah. Then I wanted to get into this really quickly. Alex had a question for you from the session. How can people find my videos answering specific questions in such a big market if he's in a big niche, being a smaller content creator?
Yeah, Alex, one of my favorite ways to do it is this. The key word in that formula is the S. It's the specific. So, Alex, if you just answer questions in a big market, like if you are in real estate, like how to buy a house, well, there's probably a lot of big channels. But Alex, we teach such a multiplicity of strategies. There's two big things I would tell you. We taught 3 out of 16 of the Surefire video strategies. So at any one of the 16 is the opportunity to no longer be a small creator. Makes sense? Because if it's not answer specific questions, maybe it's to teach specific skill, review specific product, or one of the other video types and kind of templates we'll give you. However, if we keep it in the answer specific questions, or let's say review specific products, what you can imagine is every new day, Alex, there's something related to 2022. So if you're in real estate, there's 2022 housing market. There's February 2022 housing market. There's March 2022 housing market. If you're in gaming, they push the new DLC and you can talk about the 7, tips for getting started or the 7 Easter eggs. So the cool thing about answering specific questions, even in a big market, is every market is growing, especially if you pick the right market. Makes sense? And same thing with review specific products. Remember, products isn't just like a massage gun. It could be like the latest best plugins for the latest WordPress, the 7 tips from the latest iOS on MacBook update. It could be there's always new stuff happening, especially like you say in big markets that people can't keep up with. And so if you act fast, you act strategic, and we definitely walk you through step by step different ways to do that and to discern those ideas. But that would be the truth. Like, and what's actually shocking is every day, Alex, in every niche we'll look through, and it seems crazy because right now you go, well, everything's saturated. 2022, everything's been done. It's not even close. It's just crazy. Like, because it's a matter of knowing the right research tools, thinking different, being willing to act fast, on new things. And you might go, today it might feel like everything's been done. And then tomorrow something new happens. Facebook wasn't even called Meta. Now it's called Meta. It's a whole nother thing. You know what I mean? NFTs weren't even a thing. Now they are. Crypto wasn't even like a thing. Now it is, and Pokemon was less popular. Now it's more popular. Now it's a whole three-dimensional game, as well as the Charizard cards are going up. You know what I mean? Like, the world is massively expansive. YouTube is massively expansive. When you got the right things in your toolbox, we're going to help you be unstoppable. And so even if you feel like I'm a smaller content creator, that's our passion, is to give you the templates and frameworks and ways, mindset maps to break through competitive niches.
Amazing. That's incredible. Yeah. And diving in, getting into the next question, we want to keep it moving here for all of you guys. But J Love, really quickly, I'm going to answer this one, Sean. Actually, if I am ever short on money in the middle of the membership, would it be possible to pause the membership? The best thing in that situation to do is just reach out to us. We have a heart to want to help people as much as possible. I am the one who is most likely going to be helping you in that situation. And I want to be sure that we help as much as we can. So the best thing that I can say to do is, if that comes up in the middle of your membership while you're making these payments, reach out to us through email, hello@seancannell.com. And I promise you, we're going to try to figure out something to help you and figure out the best thing. So just shoot us an email and we'll help you through whatever we're doing there. But moving on now to the next question. Travis wanted to know, Sean, what are some sort of affiliate or brand deals that might work well for a Bible study channel?
It's a great question too, because, maybe a lot of us can relate to, in my niche, I don't think affiliate marketing is a thing. And this goes into like thinking outside of the box. Right. And so there's different, a couple things that we could look at. So I'm just going to go to Daily Grace Co. Now, this might not be on brand for you as much. It could be, I suppose. But like, when you start realizing, here's the opportunity, Travis, is e-commerce. E-commerce is growing. What's e-commerce? Like in Bible study, it could be journals, Bible studies. But look at this. We got pens, highlighters, pillows, definitely kind of more of a female vibe channel. So you scroll down to the bottom of the site though, and you go, is there an affiliate program? Oh, look, there's an affiliate program. So then you could click on this, you sign up. What is an affiliate? You get a commission. You will receive 10 to 15% of all sales. So you get 10% on Bible study tools. So you talk about a book, Bible handbook, $32, 10%, you get $3.20, up to 15% on this particular thing. But it gets deeper. You could go to Logos, Bible software affiliate program. So you can actually, you start thinking, if I'm talking to other pastors or people that are passionate about studying, you could get a commission, plus you get discounts, plus you're the first to know about sales, and you could apply to be a partner. So one of the things we call affiliates is sometimes it's called an ambassador program, an affiliate program, a partner program. And so there's another one that's the software based. That one would be strong. Christian booksellers, stuff on Amazon. And so additionally though, it gets crazy, friend. I mean, and I want to answer as many questions as I can, but there's places called like ClickBank. And I wonder if I can, without being locked in here, if I can go to their, the ClickBank. Let's see here. It sells kind of like, okay, here we go. So this is an example, Teach Sunday School. So this is 1-page breakdowns of each book of the Bible. This is on ClickBank. See, it's a ClickBank, trusted and secure. And it's all these printable download things, which add real value, $7, $7, $11. And then you could sign up to be an affiliate for this very useful tool for maybe somebody that's in teaching Bible studies in local churches. I want to encourage you and everybody watching. I know this is crazy, but a couple things. Number one, there is massive opportunity in every niche. Number two, it might take a while for you to just even, okay, my mind's firing. What's my plan? That's why we got you. It's about putting together a plan. It's also why you're getting Niche Finder as one of our bonuses. So you really think through, who am I trying to reach? What's the strategy in my channel? Because here's what I need to warn you about. It is not a guarantee if you don't approach YouTube right with the right plan, if specifically you want to earn money from this. Sean, are you saying money is everything? Not at all. Like, do you want to do YouTube for a hobby? Do you not need money? Do you just want to do it as a passion project? That's great. But if you want a system that's going to also help you basically build a business plan, think about it. If you went to a local bank to get a small business loan, right? You're going to sit down. They're not just going to give a loan to anybody. They're going to say, what's your plan? They're going to say, what's your business plan? Who are your customers going to be? How are you going to earn money? What's your marketing plan? And the power of Video Rake It Academy is that you're going to have the plan. So starting with the end in mind, you're going to know where it is you're going. And I want to encourage you, you got to be teachable, because of course, we're going to help you find the intersection of your passion, of also what you're best at, but ultimately we'll also earn money. And I've learned we have to sometimes overcome money mindsets, because my background too is ministry and everything else. But here's how I like to think about it. You need money for the mission. You want to change people's life with Bible study stuff. You want to change people's life with microgreens. You want to entertain people with gaming, like whatever niche. Why do you need money? You need money so that you don't have to go to a 9-to-5, and that you could do this full-time from home so you can impact the most people possible. It's not about being greedy. It's actually about being generous, because when money's coming in, you're not in a place of desperation. You're in a place of power where you can get the camera you want, get the software you need, build out the battle station you want, and actually create your own digital workstation where you can create content, impact people, and then, by the way, provide jobs, eventually hire an editor. So you need money for the mission. And what I've learned is that once you start following the path, opportunities will open up, because I was in a similar boat. Years ago, I started a channel called Think International, and I didn't know about, what I knew was, even then, with a little bit of prophetic insight, you could say, I was like, this is going to be a thing. And I don't even know how I'm going to make money yet. This is what I want to encourage you with. You might be watching this, but I don't fully get it yet. Friend, we have a risk-free policy. On the inside, things will become clear. I know there's a lot going on, but I know that e-commerce, and let's do a quick quiz, Chris. I'm excited for this, because I want to ask everybody too. What I know is that e-commerce, pastors looking for resources, people shopping online, Bible study software, apps, Abide meditation app, Christian scripture meditation app, Abide, it's a massive thing. Pray.com. Like, this is where the future is going. But here's my question, friends. For those of us, 100 of us hanging out live, how much percentage of online shopping is making up total shopping right now? Drop it in the comments. Full participation. So let me know if you shop on Amazon, or if you order anything online, or if you've ever bought anything online. Do you think that 9 out of 10 people shop online right now? Is it 90%? Do you think that 7 out of 10, is it 70%? Do 5 out of 10 people still mainly shop in local stores, and then about 5 people shop online? What percentage of people are doing e-commerce? Now, again, e-commerce commerce would be all physical shopping. E-commerce would be digital, be online shopping. And we'll look at retail sales, and we'll pull it up. Okay, so we got Mix is saying 90%. So Mix, you're saying that right now in February 2022, 9 out of 10 people shop online. Black Screen Utopia is saying it's a little more conservative. It's actually only 6 out of 10 people, like 60% of people are shopping online. and then everybody else is in physical stores. Success is the goal, 72%, 80%. So with the numbers you're sharing too, man, it feels kind of saturated. Like if everyone's kind of 80% of people are shopping online, you know, Mima, of course, is already an Amazon customer. The market's pretty saturated. Well, let's look at the actual stats of how much e-commerce is in terms of sales, of total sales. So in the third quarter of 2021, the share of e-commerce total retail sales in the US was 13%. 13%. Well, Sean, I'm confused. Is that good news? It's amazing news. CNBC did a special on this small town kid who'd had a $40,000 month, only earning 4% on cameras on Amazon. So what is this saying? What's going to happen, Sean? This next decade is going to be the best decade in the opportunity in the creator economy. Do you think because you rhyme that's true? No, it's not because I rhyme. You know, it's because literally you're at the beginning stages still. So what happens? Because this might shock you because you go, that's crazy. Everybody I know buys everything online. Like I buy everything online. It shows you that there isn't yet, watch, mass market adoption of people buying clothes online, books online, kitty litter online. It shows, and what do people need? If you're buying clothes online, you need to watch somebody, or you would love to find someone on YouTube that's like, this is my hips, this is my body shape. This actually, when you get it, the material's not very good. Actually, when I try this software, don't get this one, get this one. We're about to be on a wave, friends. It's already happening. But if this is another indicator of what's going to happen over the next 10 years and how much, if you will, marketing word, arbitrage is in play, but you got to position yourself now. And that's why I'm so excited about this. It's not false hype. It's so real, but you got to think about, so this is a long way around the mountain, Chris, to the e-commerce question, or the what do I do in a Bible study, is saying that not only did I say, you know, 6 ideas for what you could do with that niche, but what's going to happen over the next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. And as you're building your brand and positioning yourself, you go, oh, cool. Now I got 25,000 subscribers. Now I got 75,000 subscribers. I didn't even know this was going to be what my business model turned into. But thank God I position myself now to be ready for the increase. Thank God that like Joseph, I dreamed ahead of time, and I actually started making preparations for what's coming. Friend, this decade, this is what's happening. And I know it does seem low. It seems shockingly low. Chris, I don't know about you. I don't leave the house, man. Sonia and I only shop online. And
I think about it this way. Actually, you share that. So I create content in the Disney niche, right? And I create content around the Walt Disney World parks. Most people think that they can only purchase things from the Disney parks at Walt Disney World, but it's not true. Disney has a website called shopdisneyparks.com where you can get all the same merchandise. And guess what they have, Sean? An affiliate program. An affiliate. And it's like people, so it's there for every niche. It's there for everyone to take advantage of this. And especially if you're in a niche where people maybe need to be educated on the fact that they can buy those things online, that I think is even more of an opportunity for us to take advantage of those things. So it's incredible, the world we're living in today.
It really is. It's super. It's pretty crazy. So, okay, let's take like 1 or 2 other questions. Let me make sure again, friends, this deadline, and there's a video over here to watch at joinvra.com. And I want you to know though, right, that this special offer with this pricing, lifetime access, and these exclusive bonuses is only available until Tuesday, February 22nd at midnight. Please do what you got to do. Lock it in now as just a better rule, because I know you'll forget. And again, or I intend to buy something, I totally forget, and I go, oh shoot, I missed the sale. It was kind of funny. I was like hanging out with Sonia on my phone, and I was mourning this. It's so insignificant, but I was like, there was this particular jacket that was like an outdoors whatever. And I was like, I wonder if it's still on sale, man. I really wanted to pick it up, and it went up. It doubled in price. And I was like, I don't want to get it at that full price. I wanted the sale price. But it was over, I waited. So I want to encourage you, don't wait. Of course, talk to who you need to talk to, but definitely lock it in, and you have total peace of mind with 30 days of testing it out with our satisfaction guaranteed. But let's hit one more question, Chris.
I got one more. This is the last question. I got one more question for you here, Sean. And Chris, Nate. I mean, listen, Chris, we're good people. I get it. Chris's are just better people. But you talked about the valley of focus and the land of do whatever you want. How would the audience of a channel react to a change in niche after a person has gone through that valley?
That's a cool question. And I'll answer it as expeditiously as possible. And if you've known me for very long, that's impossible. But it actually is a pretty inspiring question because we study this. And so, Chris, a couple things. Story number one, I wrote a book called YouTube Secrets with my good friend, Benji Travis, and I've known them for over 10 years. They've been on YouTube for 10 years. His wife and him vlog today, and they talk about whatever they want. See, a lot of people want to vlog, if you will. It's about their life. So what can they do? Whatever they want. It's them raising their kids and them going to a theme park, them going to Hawaii, them cooking, him running, And so when you think about it, people see that and they go, well, I want to do a channel just like that. Well, the thing is, Judy, his wife, started in a niche, makeup and beauty. Her channel was called It's Judy Time. It's Beauty Time with It's Judy Time. And she did hair tutorials. Not only did she do beauty as the channel name, but she actually started with just hair tutorials as her main thing, the niche within the niche within the niche. And then she got known and watched. People became interested in her, the person, less the problem she was solving. They were so interested in the problem, but they started to connect with her, the person. See, people come to YouTube wanting to solve a problem, but some people will build an affinity with you, the person. When you have an affinity with the person, like my crush on Dwayne The Rock Johnson, I'm like, dude, if he does something, dude, he's the bomb, man. I'm watching Jungle Cruise. Come on, it's The Rock, man. You got to check it out. It's on Disney Plus anyways. You know what I mean? So it's like you start connecting with the person. Now, here's the key though. Pivoting the channel niche maybe isn't the move. So how does the valley of focus lead to the land of whatever you want? Well, it leads to a couple reasons. One, money gives you options. When you have money, you can start other projects. For example, so now let me tell you this story of what we're doing. I, in the Valley of Focus, have reviewed cameras. We still review cameras, but because Think Media has grown, I've built up more people even on the team. We're focusing on that. Now, you might have noticed a little bit, Chris, that I'm super passionate about marketing, business, leadership, even my faith. So I have a personal channel that eventually, watch, I am passionate to talk about business and marketing from a biblical standpoint. When am I going to do that? Maybe I already kind of do, but when am I going to really do that? Maybe in the next 5 years, maybe in the next 3, maybe it'll be the next 10. And how well will that go when I launch it? Well, time will tell. Nothing's guaranteed, but with all how known I am, 1, with what I've learned, 2, with the influence I've grown millions of subscribers in a niche, will some be interested in checking out that new thing? Yes. Will all of them be interested? No, doesn't matter. Because if they just want the camera tutorial, that's cool. But if they connect with Sean, they want to potentially follow me to the next thing. So that's what I mean, Chris, is it's not about growing up one particular YouTube channel in a niche just so you can change it later. It's realizing that on the other side of the valley of focus, on the other side of, let's simplify, influence period. Maybe not some people subscribe to your channel, 100,000, but 10,000 people follow you on Instagram for you, the person. What can you talk about there? Whatever you want, potentially. On the other side of income and money for the mission, money gives you more options so you can invest in a new thing or expand. You should not start multiple channels until you've hired video editors, you've created systems. We have multiple channels at Think Media, but we're also multiple people. So even I can still do Think Media when I start really going in on the next season and start a different podcast that's all about biblical leadership or something, and how am I going to do it? Well, I've got resource because that's a mission of mine, that like tent making, I've created an asset through following systems on YouTube that lets me do whatever I want. And I could go do that today, by the way, but I also want to steward what I'm doing. Like, we've created a lot of abundance and a lot of momentum. So I want to bring it all back. I love the question. It's a very fascinating and powerful question to just say this. On the inside of this program, Video Reiki Academy, and especially Niche Finder, which we're including as a bonus here, is we're going to help you make your money plan, your business plan. And by the way, still, Chris, I would hope it's not like you're going to pick something you just don't care about and you're trying to just do it. Like, I love cameras. I love video. I don't feel like it's my lifetime calling, but I found the intersection of what I'm passionate about, what I'm also good at and I had experience in since I started video for a local church in 2003, and also something that's monetizable, affiliate marketing, brand deals, all these ways we've done it on YouTube, besides, also then doing things like creating online courses. We have 21 different income streams at Connected to Think Media now. It's pretty gnarly. And so you're still doing something you're passionate about, Chris. And that's what I would encourage. I wouldn't pick something to be like, I'm just going to slog it out so I can get to the thing I want to do. But it might not be exactly, this is the big key that I want, whether this is right for you or not, joining the program. I just want to thank you for being here. And I want you to really hear my heart. Please really think through your plan on YouTube. If you want to earn a living from this, there's got to be a practical side to it. And so find the intersection of what are you passionate about? What are you also best at or good at or can talk about? And what also, this is the missing piece, what is profitable? There's a market for it. There's what your business model is going to be. What your plan is going to be. And can you commit to it for 3 to 5 years? The land of whatever you want is on the other side of, oh, sweet. This also is going to help me create, watch, $5,000 to $10,000 of passive income a month. Five of that will operate. Let's say you're doing 10. 5 will operate the business you've created that's funding your passion project. This is why real artists don't starve. They say starving artists because you've also figured out a level of income producing activities that lets you write the book you want to write, start the streaming channel you want to start, or whatever it is. So I think that's the opportunity. And again, the guidance is really there for you. I mean, I hope you've maybe seen that I do know what I'm talking about, that I've gone super deep in, interviewed over 200 creators, have the results personally, connected with some, that the frameworks are unbreakable. Like, we really know the best path in this industry. So if you value your time, this offer is going to walk you through things step by step, specifically of like, what is the exact right niche I should be in? And then what should I do next? And what videos should I make? And what should I say in the videos? We walk you through the entire process. And so I want to encourage you, joinvra.com is where it's at. And the Driven Dreamer, is it really possible to have 21 income streams? I mean, I like YouTube ads. I will not remember all of them. So that every month I get paid from YouTube ads, affiliate marketing, brands pay us every month. We get free product, which is maybe not an income stream, but we probably get sent something every month. We've probably gotten a couple $100,000 in free stuff over the years now. Book sales. I don't mean to break these 3 down. They only count as one, but ebook sales every month, audiobook sales every month, physical book sales every month, online course every month, membership site. We have a separate membership site every month. Now, of course, Driven Dreamer, some of them are like, Dave Ramsey would hate me for this, but like money for cash back on credit cards, because we do advertising. So you get cash back on credit cards to the tune of like 30 grand last year. So that's a pretty good income stream. And passive investments, like just money invested in index funds, retirement and things like that. That's income. It's passive income. Event sale, event tickets, merch, like merch at event. And so, by the way, I think the key, Driven Dreamer, is that was not advice. Like, oh, I'm just starting, so is Sean saying I should have 21 income? No, because actually, if you try and chase 21 rabbits, you're going to end up catching none of them. The goal is to start just follow our process. Just follow one step at a time. But it has become practical. Friends, this is the most exciting business to be in. It really is, because I mean, I see you saying that there's so many interconnected things. Chris is experiencing that. I spoke at an event in Orlando, and Chris and I had the opportunity to go to Epcot, and we sat down for dinner, and we were again talking about his YouTube channel and him as a Disney travel agent, as well. But he knows, oh, there's the online course route. There's the downloadable to help guests of Disney save money. There's also, once you build the influence, working with Disney directly or travel agencies, coupons for other things. So the key being dive in, get started, get that momentum. And not only having a little bit of clarity, like, cool, I can see like a couple things that would work today. Friend, your world just gets bigger and bigger and bigger as you follow the process. That's why they say the creator economy is going to 5x in this year alone, because this is like a legitimately crazy world. That's kind of weird, because you're watching this web class and your neighbors probably don't know this happens. You know what I mean? Like, you go hang out with your Uncle Bob and he's like, what? Like, how do people make money on YouTube? How do I make money from the YouTube videos? You know what I mean? And it's like, you're like, dude, Alice in Wonderland, this rabbit hole goes deep, man. This is crazy.
Yeah, no, and absolutely. And I have my brothers and sisters are who are my age, and in this, digital, they live in the digital world. They even ask me, they're like, Chris, like, what are you doing? Like, how are you, why are you trying? Because I'm plugged into Sean, and I know the, and I'm plugged into Think Media. And before I started working for Think Media, I was a VRA student. That's how I got into Think Media here. So, absolutely, this is an incredible opportunity. I can't wait for all of you to see that and to join us here. And I'm just pumped to see those who join and where you guys are going to go. But Sean, that's it for us tonight.
There we are, land the plane. I appreciate you, Chris. Everyone show love to Chris. Thanks for jumping in, Chris. Hey, joinvra.com. Go ahead and head there now, because again, if you've got a question, there's FAQ section on the page. There's some videos to watch on the page. We try to answer as many questions as possible here. I want to thank you, Mike, for being here. It's great to hear, with 114 subs, only having that and already making money from affiliate links. Just the tip of the iceberg, man. Congrats. Great job. And Robert, thanks for being here. Christian Dating, Driven Dreamer, really appreciate you. Yeah, friends, thanks for being here. If you got questions, meet us at joinvra.com. And until next time, keep crushing it, keep smashing it, and we'll talk soon. Peace.